think I just got it there. And I'm live right now. I think I was off there. That's why. Right there. See, I got it. I had to be live here. Okay, I got it. All right, so that's that. Okay, I can hear myself. And then the first things first. David, can you hear me? Wave if you can. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and sell 100,000 at the market? US 30. I have let me go and put that up there. Go and get that. Continue to cite. No, why is it telling me that? Okay. Hold on a second. Now I got an itch in my ear. Okay. I have 34,094, Dave. And now it stopped it for a minute. It shouldn't. I don't understand. So now I can see you, Dave. Okay. I can see. Okay, I got it. Yeah, let's see if we can get this done like this. Let's see if we can get it done from here. So, okay, so you're saying you're selling. Saying I'm filled. Okay, you just said I'm filled. Okay. It's a total of 200,000 all day. All day. Okay. All day. All right, that's that. Okay, so that takes care of that. And that was at 34,094. So that's fine. Okay, and probably going to get killed there again, but it's all right. Okay, now you wanted me to talk about what's going on, I guess. All right, what I see is going on is, as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted. Yeah, that looks like it's the British who did that, and I mean, I don't think it's right, but I mean, and since it's back in 1945 when they did it, 1945, 1948, 49, World War II, World War II is going just finished. I mean, most of us aren't even alive. You um, some of you guys are out there, but most of us aren't. So this is something that was handed to us. And it's not right what they did. I mean, it's great that the Israelis have a place, but the way they did it isn't right. So that makes it that defeats. If you do something that's wrong, I think half the problem with this country is we buried all the Indians, and, and therefore it's never going to be right. I mean, you can give us this whole great story, and that's all it is a great story. It's not right what we did. So I don't know. I don't think there's too much else there. You can beat around the bush and all of that, and try to give me, your philosophical argument. And basically, it's just going to go in one ear and out the other, and it's not right. You know, you you, you murdered 100 million Indians, basically, and there's about 4 million left. Somehow, I think it has something to do with that. You're trying to make that right, and it just isn't. So, I mean, cut to the chase. We're now at 2023. You know, 75, more than 75 years later. It's basically 1920 when you started doing this. So it's 80, 100, 103 years ago. You decided to take Palestine and turn it into Israel. And you're justifying everything that you do. Because this is the justification nation. Mm. Anyway, it ain't going too far. I think you got war with these guys. One way or the other. See you later. It's just too bad. War is never really very good. But I guess sometimes you just have to, stand up for the right thing. And this whole idea with this supremacy thing, it just isn't, it isn't going over. It's not going over because it isn't the truth. All men were created equal. And somehow you all down there are all in the right going it isn't, or they aren't. And that's wrong. So that's the whole thing there. What else is going on? This abortion thing has got to, we have got to take this. I'm hoping that Maddie was able to take, get these chairs here. We need 6 seats, Maddie. That would put us 20, 218, 217. That's all you need. And then he can codify Roe. And at least that'll be back to normal. It was like dealing with this, it's like this attitude. You guys have this attitude and it's not right. I want to say like it's a 5-year-old. It's like 5 years old. This is the sort of thing I talk to my little kid about when I talk to him about. It's like, you don't lie. Anyway, so that's that. And then you guys are talking about what housing and child care, health care. Those are all good stuff, but the Republicans never budge on it. We never get anything now. We're fighting to keep our rights. It was like ERA back in 1978 or whatever it was. We 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 didn't get that. And they turned around and put through this kangaroo court for secret stuff in order to justify their secretive actions. Yeah. And that went through. And it's totally wrong. It's still wrong. Half the stuff that's going on is that. Based from secret actions that are justified with legal uh, justifications. Doing all sorts of things. And then what happened? You were spying on everybody. That's the other thing. That's the other thing that just came about that. Those are wiretaps that are given by judges. Those judges at that kangaroo court. That you put together in 78, 79. No to ERA, yes to the secretive court. It's ridiculous. And now we have this, like, spy, unconstitutional spy program. As a result of that, what else is there? What else are you doing back there with these judges? Let's see. And then Julian, the whole thing with Julian. That's why I put Julian here to remind me about Julian, that whole thing. It's ridiculous. That's his job. He's a press man. He's a reporter. That's the very first thing the Constitution says is Julian has a right to do that. And you've given me some other story. And I'm still going, and Puff the Magic Dragon went over there. It's nonsense. See you later, man. Julian has a right to do that, and you just destroyed him. His entire life you just destroyed, and you're wrong. You're making up shit. It's the First Amendment. It's the very first thing the Constitution says, and it's as clear and as plain as the nose on your face. And yet, we're at Puff the Magic Dragon went over there, and it's 257 years because of this and that. Nonsense. Nonsense. So Julian is another one. See you later. And then Tom there. You practically killed Tom. I kind of like Tom. That's why I got Tom there. And he's the first one to get COVID-19. That's Trump. And you're trying to tell us it isn't. First of all, Trump lies for the entire year there since he did that. And then after he did that, and we got rid of Trump because he's not fit for office and wasn't fit for office, you continue lying about it. Covering it up. At least by what you're telling me. And then you're putting out the information kind of, half-ass out there. I mean, it's enough to go, yeah, it's clear that it's Washington. But I'm pretty damn sure you got the guy in jail who did that. So that's another thing, and it is not 7 million people today. That is who just said 15 million. Dead people. That's the entire state of Illinois dead. You know how many people that is? And you just want me to let it go. And I'm sitting here, I'm pretty damn sure, unless I'm crazy, Mike and I just caught him. Mm-hmm. So anyway, let's let it go for the sake of the nation. For this, and let's let him run again after we've told him to sit down because he wants us to believe that that it's that it was not a fair election. When it was perfectly clear by everyone in the country, who is anyone in the country, in the legal profession, just said that it was perfectly legal election. Perfectly fair election. There was no any uh, no fraud. There was no fraud in that election. But yet, here he is again, over there, as he goes through the 50 million court cases. He's got 91 counts on him. It's over there on the website, the Scientific Futures. I got it sitting there. So I won't forget. But yet, 12 months from now, we're going to be voting between Biden and Trump. When we just told him, the country just replaced him. And here he is again. He's impeached twice. And you go, the Senate didn't convict him, which says something about the Senate. And the problem that you have there. And Maddie, you promised me that you're going to take 6 chairs from now. Because this is ridiculous. They are like so wrong that they need to sit down for the next 20 years. And not say anything and rethink things. And what is it that you guys have done? You've focused in on the insurrection, which is a big deal. It's basically treason. And you continue to say that there's no treason, but when we read the Constitution, it looks to me like treason is perfectly clear there. It's telling you exactly what treason is. Somehow you guys keep going, it isn't there. And it's right there. And perfectly clear right there. So anyway, the insurrection is important because it is treason. But of course, you couldn't prove it's treason. Ironclad, you wouldn't want to do that because you'd be walking under the gallows if you did. But anyway, I find it kind of interesting, everything you guys are doing. And of course, we're totally focused there. And not on the 91 counts for the criminal that we have here. The two impeachments that were correct and on the nose. One for the insurrection. The other one was bribery. So now that we're done with this criminal over there and discussing him, and yet we're going to be seeing him on television more and more and more on every channel and everything on the computer because he's running for president. Again. When he should be running for the certifiable I don't know, certifiable position over at the hospital, as opposed to not the president of the United States. I mean, I'm still nervous from that guy. I'm still going like this over here from this guy Trump. It's neurotic. The whole country is neurotic. So what else did we do here? There was the thing about Trump. There was a thing about Julian. There was a thing about Ed. Trump should be high treason, man. We should be hanging Trump. From the gallows. That's what we would do with Trump in the old days, is we'd hang him. Mm-hmm. Let's see. What else is out there? Oh, this Russian guy is kind of interesting. Putin's kind of interesting. First let me say I think we should do all those things, give some housing to people. Child care programs and whatnot. Health care. What this was all we were just at the health care for like 25 years. Some all of this is to get the Obama health care. Get away from the Obama. That's where we were, Obama health care. And now that was every 5 seconds for like 25 years. It was the healthcare thing. We wanted, what was it? Universal coverage. Clinton had started with the universal coverage in 1995 or something. It's 2005, 2025, well, almost 20 years. Wait, no, 95 to 2000, no, 2015. Yeah, it's 28 years. Of talking about healthcare and Obamacare. We came up with Obamacare. And now that's kind of out the window. Some 20 million people over there, I guess, you're getting Obamacare. And you shut the door to it and throw away the phone number or something. Anyway, so that's that. We were at healthcare. Oh yeah, and now this Russian guy. He's been president over there almost as long as we've been discussing healthcare. So I don't think that's president anymore. I think he's somewhere around dictator at this point, heading towards emperor. Which is Xi, Emperor Xi at this point, I guess, from what I gathered today. I think he's going to be there the rest of our lives. So I hear. Emperor Xi. Let's see. Sounds kind of interesting. I wonder where I could get that noise to go off. Where's it coming from? And I think it's in this YouTube thing. So, in other words, you got to pay them for clarity, I guess. Didn't used to be like that. Maybe it's just this time. I think the NSA's got to it. They got to the YouTube live stream. There's a bee flying around. I got it. So anyway, so it looks like Mr. Kennedy here is going to be independent. That's interesting. I really think Joe should make a run for senator over in Massachusetts. I think you could win. I think you could win. I think you got good ideas. I don't know if you're serious about them, but they sound good anyway. So let's see. I guess I'm crowding this computer camera a bit. See if I can move this back a little bit. That might be better. I like my Grand Poobah. All right, let's see. Uh, it's kind of funny being on this TV. After a while, it start to feel strange. It starts to feel strange after a while. Dave, we did get filled, didn't we? Okay. All right, Snooky. All right, good. So we're filled. Let's see what we got. 96. They should just sit there. All right. So anyway, I don't know, Casio. That's about all I can think of. Oh yeah, Putin's going to be. I mean, it's time for him to leave. You know, obviously, whenever it's something, it's the exact opposite that what he's doing. He's trying to hold on to power by any means, and I think he killed that guy in the plane. He's saying it was a grenade. It's number 3 murder. That I've watched there. In other words, there have been 3 people that we've watched oppose him, and they're all dead. That's what I've noticed there. And then over in China, they do it a little different. They just go, somebody died. And you start to wonder, how did he die over there? Anyway, they'll tell us about that some other day. So that takes care of China. That takes care of Putin. There isn't much more to say than that. Oh, and then this thing with Cuba. It's ridiculous. It's 182 or 187 to 2. Yeah. For the last 31 years, we've been taking this vote, and it's 187 to 2 now. In a minute, there was somebody who abstained there too. I wonder who that was. They didn't mention who abstained there. So, probably Canada, or something like that. But anyway, I think probably not the Canada. I think Canada's on Cuba's side. I don't get it. It's like there's what difference does it make? That's sell them some corn and some wheat and some bread and send them some Jack Daniels. You don't want them to party and eat good? Why not? Differences it make. The Russians, the Soviet Union is gone. I'm still scratching my head there. You think we got to fight the Cubans so that the Cubans till they go and become democratic? Or something? The Cubans are not going to become democratic, man. All the democratic Cubans are over here, man. I don't get it. If I got a secret special sauce for my spaghetti, I can't sell it to the Cubans because there's an embargo. Embargo the Cubans from the spaghetti sauce. It's just ridiculous. It's 60 years. Wait, it was 1963, 73, 83, 93, 2003, 2013, 2023. It's 60 years since the CIA killed the Kennedy. Since they killed John Kennedy. Which you blame Cuba for I don't know how long. I remember when it was Cuba that did it. Anyway, I don't get it, man. You could sell them some American coffee, man. Why are we not selling American coffee to Cuba? That don't make no sense. You got this whole thing of you're being piggish about everything that you buy here. but not the Cubans. Yeah, I can't help but laugh, man. It's like, what is the deal there? What's the deal there, Dave? You got all 187 nations of the world except Israel and the United States going, we should be trading with Cuba. You should be trading with Cuba. Why should they? Why is there an embargo there? And yet, you ignore it. I don't get it. In the meantime, you're allowing Israel to commit genocide and ethnically cleanse the Palestinian people. And you're giving them money to do it. But no trading with Cuba. God forbid you should sell them some American coffee. So I'm starting to wonder, maybe you guys are a little bit drunk there. No idea why. You want the 8? Let's see. There's 11 million Cubans. And then there's about 4 or 5 million here. So there should be about 16 million Cubans. And you get, what is it going to be like? And when they vote there, they get 3 million Democrats. And 5 million communists. And then 2 or 3 million sit out. And what is it you want from them? That's so. I don't know. I guess we could use this as notes for the book. The Cuban problem. They don't want to sell them coffee for some reason. But at the same time, they're giving billions to the apartheid Israeli state. Which would make it, let's see, you're going, it's okay to push the white thing. But not the red thing. I see. Brilliant. Let's Let's see, and then over here we got 800,000 Republican Cubans. One Republican Cuban senator on the right. And then I think there's 2 million Cubans on the left. And I gather you got one Democratic senator, Cuban senator, in on the left. And you're now attacking him there because he did something wrong or something. I didn't even know he was Cuban. So there's a Cuban thing. Their GDP is at about 110 billion. And if they were trading with you, it would easily be 220 billion. And instead of 7 or 8,000 per capita per person on the island, it would be 15,000. And they would be kind of enjoying themselves a little bit more. They'd be getting a little bit chubbier. You want it to be a failed state. That's what it is. You want that to be failed. And it isn't. It's running at 110 billion annually. It's put back its forests that you took down, or almost all of it. It's paradise for nature, which you would have destroyed. And it looks as if it's running without you. And it's not perfect, but and it could use a little support instead of getting tripped up. I guess it makes sense in a way to go. You want it to be a failed state, and you want them to raise the blue flag after raising the white flag. I got it. That's never going to happen. Well, okay. So let's see. That takes care of the Cuban issue. And on the home front, here in Chicago, you got weekend violence and about 20 or 30 people shot every weekend. It's all on the south side. We never hear anything on the north side. It's as quiet as could be here. Probably shouldn't say that because then tomorrow somebody will get shot just because I said that. But anyway, I guess we got Brandon as mayor now. So that's good. And Lori did 4 years, and now Brandon will do 4. Pretty soon he'll put his police chief there. Excuse me for a minute. I have to use the little boy's room. Give me a moment. Oh. Ouch. Oh boy. So anyway, Chicago seems to be back to normal. Illinois is doing well. I guess. Everything in the Midwest seems to be normal. And then, I don't know. Let's see. Then there's, this Palestinian thing. Take a look at the news real quick and see what is that you guys are talking about. I'll do the Google News first. It's real simple to get to. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken meets with Palestinian Authority President during such and such. Blinken meets with with Palestinian leader of West Bank as Israel continues Gaza invasion against Hamas. And that was about 34 minutes ago. And then it says Trump leads Biden in nearly every battleground state. New poll finds. Okay, great. We're going to have the nut back. Trump leads Biden in 4 key swing states. And Chicago shooting this weekend, at least 34 shot, 7 killed. Rogers Park, Chicago stabbing. Man stabbed during an argument. In other words, that's the only thing, that's about the only thing that's happened in Rogers Park in I don't know how long, since the last thing. Which was a Rogers Park man got shot. And that was months ago. Police officer warning after early morning carjacking. Which is them doing that because you're in the Palestine thing. So they're carjacking. Be careful with your car. Okay, let's see. The criminal nut is winning. I see. Okay. Intense bombings by Israel forces around Gaza hospitals. Aimed blackout. Whatever that's supposed to mean. English isn't right. Okay, well, I think I'm going to have to cut this short here because I'm about to get interrupted again.